Hello, Fear Hippie Heroes here, and today we are going to see what appears on my YouTube recommendations. We're going to be talking about a video by itsKONA. What did they do to swords? So let's get into things.
Sword, sword, sword. A weapon that seems to be a balancing nightmare for Embark. The sword that the Reddit tells you is OP is also the same sword that your random ranked teammate will hate you for using. So did Embark finally fix it? This is a question that only can be answered by time and skill, because the weapon is very different right now. Let's go over the changes real quick. Medium, exact same combo, nothing changed. Same with heavy. Heavy's going to be the exact same.
Split melee.
There's nothing you can really do it except for hope that you kill a heavy. But here's the weird part. Lunge is completely different. You can only lunge in the direction that you're facing. So, actually, okay, let's reword that. You can only hit.
I do want to just point out I really like his crosshair. I probably need to change mine to his. I better help with my melee stuff because I play nothing but melee.
In the direction that you're facing before you lunge. So, I'm going to turn my mouse. I'm going to turn my mouse and I'm going to keep moving it. We stop moving. We stop moving in the direction when I lunge. So, I'm gonna go fast here. See? It stops. It stops turning when I lunge. And, this feels really clunky.
Honestly, I kind of disagree, given I did start Season 6. I've been mainly playing like Right Shield, but I also play Sword, and I really enjoy it. Because, like, I don't feel like it should be too technique dependent to be able to use it properly. Like, it's good to have techniques, but you shouldn't have to use them every single time. I also like how when you get locked into the animation of it, it allows your enemies a little bit more chance for counterplay. And you have to think a little bit more positionally, so I don't really mind it too much.
We're gonna be honest, it feels like it's not... See, like, it feels like I should have hit him there, but I didn't hit him there. It's really weird feeling. And then it hits him there. It doesn't make any sense. It feels like the hitbox issues that melee weapons have had, but even worse is what it feels like. So we're gonna stand right on top. And we can see that it hit. We're gonna stand like really close to the same spot, but a little bit different. Okay, it hit that time. And it comes that close to hitting, but it just doesn't hit. If the sword is still extended, but it doesn't do its damage. So now we're gonna.
Is there something that changes distance based off of charge time? Because I feel like there is. And I have noticed that a little bit in my games, but I feel like there's something that changes distance with charge time.
Yeah, the only buff that they did to sword with this rework, and that is we're finally able to do our old quick combo to lights.
I do like doing that little combo.
Something that could have been argued that should have been kept in the sword to begin with. We're now able to do it again. And I don't know how to feel about this, because we got our old combo back, but most of the lights you're going to be facing are going to have evasive dash and something like M11 or XP. So, let's say that we're in this direction, we can't hit him. We could have hit him before. Let's say we can't hit him like that. And there's going to be a lot of scenarios where we're going to be trying to attack a light from spots like that, because lights have dash. They're super... they are super maneuverable, and you're gonna have tons of issues trying to hit another light with dash. It's gonna be very difficult.
I will say I feel like that is a problem with dash itself. I feel like dash should not be as strong as it is.
So you say, okay, well, what about super dash? Yeah, what about super dash? So we're gonna stand from right here. We're gonna do our super dash, and as we can see, we caught right up to our light. But we didn't do any damage to our light, even though that we, you know, full what went into this guy right here.
Seemed like
So-
your timing was a little bit off. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, Super Dash is pretty much gone. You can use Super Dash to get around to places, but you're not going to be doing any damage with Super Dash. So that's interesting. But the biggest thing to take away from it is that you're not doing any damage with Super Dash anymore. Your only mode of damage is your regular lunge. I know this video is a little bit less flashy and a bit more rushed than my previous ones, but I really just wanted to get this out. What are we thinking about the changes? Is this a nerf or is this a buff? Make sure to let me know in the comments below. I'll be testing this out in the meantime in ranked, and we'll see if it's any different than the previous sword. But anyway, please make sure to like.
Okay, let's get into things.
This video features.
So basically, what I will say about that is, we're not gonna watch a video about them. Like it's weird. I feel like I don't notice it as much because I like to use sword with grappling hook. Because sword with grappling hook, you can get the longest dash available out there. It also allows for vertical movement a lot more, which I find works out well with my particular playstyle. I'll normally toss in smoke bombs, then I may use an invis, I may not, and then I'll just jump down off the building kind of like Batman and start swinging around my bat. And normally I would get a lot of kills like that because they're not really expecting just to have somebody randomly appear in front of them with a bat. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, depending on if they spot me on top of the building. But the thing is, like, I like sword with dash. Sword with dash is fun. But I feel like it also requires a lot more timing, precision, which is fair, it should. But I feel like in this video, the thing that ended up happening a lot was I feel like his timing was just a little bit off on the dashes, or that may vary the distance or attack may vary on if you start with the start of the dash or the end of the dash. I'm not quite sure on that. I'm not too much of a dash sword player. I'm more so grappling, like I already said. But yeah, I like the changes. I like how it allows for the M1 to be a little bit stronger. I believe they buffed it to some degree. Not quite sure how much, but it does feel nicer to me. It also allows for people to have a little bit of counterplay with the lunge. And overall, I just feel like dash overall should just kind of be nerfed in that up against melee players, I feel like it's very, very oppressive. So I feel like dash should not allow for you to get as much distance backwards versus when you go forward with momentum. But anyways, that's my video for today. I hope y'all have a great and wonderful day, and I will see y'all around. Bye bye. There we go.